Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day at Lake Highlands Park. It is a big day in this Dallas clash. It's the Dallas Rugby Football Club celebrating homecoming, giving a big nod to everybody that's ever donned the Dallas red shirt. Since 1968, a proud club facing another proud club born of each other. What a matchup on this beautiful, sunny February day. A couple of minutes to go here before we get underway in the Red River Rugby Premiership Dallas Derby. Scores from around the league. Rumours of 7-7 at halftime in the Austin Derby. An absolute banger. And on this biggest of days for the Dallas Rugby Football Club, it is my absolute honour to be joined in this commentary booth by President John McAuliffe. John, homecoming. What a day.
Homecoming, great day. Let's get going.
Let's get into it. Looking at both sides, a few changes for the Quins from their team last year, with Herbert Evans crucially reinserting him in the centres. The captain, Raheem Powell, out for the day at a trade show. Evan Conlon running at 9, keeping Wyatt Trujillo on the bench, as is customary, as well as Jarek Skaposki on the wing. For the Reds, pretty settled. A few changes from last week, with Matt de Villiers stepping back in to start at fly half. Ben Ollier at 9. Change in the front row forced by an injury to Taye Olagunju, with Bryce Schilling and Zendi Tatibue starting in the front row.
Late addition to the roster. Kimo, James Araki cannot play today. Hope you're enjoying Hawaii. And Nomani, our D1 forwards coach.
Nomani Tonga, of course, from Tonga. That's nominative determinism, if ever I've heard it. Refereed today very ably by the Olympic referee, Kat Roche, on a beautiful day here in Dallas. If you are not here, where are you? I say this every week, but this is the best free entertainment in the DFW Metroplex. Nay, if not the state of Texas. John, what's better right now for free in the state of Texas?
State income tax?
Lack thereof.
Oh, yep, exactly.
Drove past the No Kings protest earlier. That looks fun.
There is nothing better than this right now. We've got a heck of a day amongst us here. Homecoming, crosstown rivals, playoff implications on the line. What a day for rugby.
John, I already mentioned the club founded in 1968. Quins, of course, born a couple of years later of the Reds. What is homecoming? I'm not from here.
Homecoming, Texas football tradition, obviously, but all the old boys come out, fans come out, families come out, and we celebrate who we are, where we've come from, and a little bit of the pride and history of Dallas rugby.
Saw a few of the greats of the Dallas Rugby Football Club earlier, having a good chat with, of course, Chris Chefchis, legend, Jeff Kohlberg, what a man, and, of course, Pinky.
Gotta love Pinky.
Gotta love Pinky. Not wearing his usual Russian mobster tracksuit today, but he is stoking on the biggest stogie I've ever seen. So,
and I bet he has the grill fired up too.
I think he does. It's good omens all round. Quins coming out in their white kits. I had a chat with club president Getson earlier. He said they're really honoured to be a part of this fantastic day. This rivalry is potent. In fact, we're joined here by Quins president Zach Getson. I was just saying, Zach, you said earlier you're delighted to be here today.
Yeah, it's always good to be a part of this rivalry. Obviously, Dallas has a lot of rugby history as a whole between the two of us, so excited to see the performance on the field today by both sides. Should be a great combat.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Zach.
Good luck. Zach, of course, trying to retire, but here he is on the D1 bench. Poor young man.
Just stop sipping. That's what I did.
Just stop. All in good spirit. True clubmen there, of course. Mr. Getson et al. We are about to be underway here. John, I'm excited. This can be a good one.
It is. We're short a few former Reds starting on the Quins today. We've got Jalen Tatum bulging discs. Multiple, yeah. And Minnick has found his way to the reserves as well.
Yeah. And of course, Wyatt Trujillo finds himself in his customary spot of bench. Change for the Reds as well today, with Pratt out injured. A shout out to the Pratt family, our biggest supporters over there in the UK. Thank you so much for your patronage. as referee Roche lines up to get us underway. An interesting one, the fly half, Zach Smith, not choosing to kick. It looks like the 12, Summerfield, doing the honours. Oh, it's the 9, sorry, it's Conlon. Ball flies to the late inclusion, Davis. Looks like the Quins looking for obstruction. Referee Roche says play on. It's the first thing in the game, guys. Don't worry about it. And it's a slow ball straight off the bat for the Reds. Quins' speed off the line is phenomenal. Great hit on Imon Ugo by the Quins back rowers there as they circle around looking for more work. The Reds reeling inside their own 22, and they choose to exit through the boot of de Villiers, who finds a really well struck touch. Wow. John, not quite as exciting as the start of last week's game, but good control.
Yeah, I agree. Last week was a little hot off the foot, but the wind. I think the wind's going to play a big factor today. We've got quite the crosswind here.
So for those of you at home that can't experience the wind yourself, first of all, I ask, why are you at home? Why would you not be joining us for a delicious can of 8 Elite Lager? With the wind, from your camera perspective, is going away from the camera towards the opposite touchline and very slightly left to right. So tricky kicking conditions, especially for the Reds in this first half, looking to exit their own 22. Good carry there by Conlon with a really well-timed offload to the fly half Smith. Reds reeling, trying to set their defensive line. The Quins gather around. Juan Ruiz goes very, very low for the chop. Summerfield feels Skoposki, who's hit hard by Masvita Namarabvu. And penalty for off feet against Milleren. That's a good thought from him, but didn't quite execute properly. John, what happened there? He got his elbows down. What does that mean?
He just dove straight on the ground to poach that ball. I like the idea, but the execution was definitely a classic penalty.
Opportunity was definitely there. How, for those of us at home learning the game, how would he improve that?
Needs to keep his hands off the ground. Has to stay on his feet.
So feet up shorter, less long body. Good tips. Second line out of the day. The first one all over the place from the Quins. Here comes the second, the hooker Shotwell throwing in, taken well in the middle of the pack, looking for the driving maul. Calls of keep it in coming from the Quins bench. Quins coming with some real clear objectives here with regards to their driving maul. Referee Roche says play on, no collapsing here as the Quins, it looks like Shotwell is trying to get himself down to the ground in the middle of that, and is a scrum to the Reds for the ball held in. That is a great bit of defence from the Reds, keeping up legally. Now, John, never been in the maul. What happened there?
A lot of pushing, a lot of standing, a lot of shoving. The biggest thing is when you get in the ball, you got to get the ball back. Protect the ball. If the defensive side ties the ball up, it is a turnover scrum to the defensive side.
Now, you say that's the biggest thing. I actually disagree. The biggest thing in there is Simba.
This is true. The nice thing to see, though, is the maul has been a demise of the Reds' defense so far this year. And that was some nice defensive work. Tied the ball up, and let's have a scrum.
Let's have a scrum. Scrums have been variable this season for the Reds, stepping away from their normal absolute dominance that guided to victory in the past. Nice stable set with the scrum half Ollier feeding in. Reds shove comes
there
on.
We go.
Referee says it's good. Ball's at the back. Don't worry about them peeling off.
Everyone's standing
Naimarabu
up.
having his first attempt with the ball. Bursts through the tackle of his opposite man. Ball comes out the back. De Villiers sees space, kicks. Really good kick. It's bouncing. Chased by Davis, and that's an excellent, excellent exit from the Reds.
That's what we're looking for. In our own territory, kick the ball out, live to play another day.
Absolutely. The wind making it difficult. That kick, a difficult one to execute, especially seeing as it outside the 22 had to bounce before it went out of play. So De Villiers choosing to get his chest over it, drill it low. I'm joined here by stats man, Zach Mudd. Zach, when you're doing stats, what do you look for?
To see where the ball goes, when it goes, and how it goes.
Fantastic. And then you press a button?
I do. Many buttons.
Many buttons. All at the same time or just kind of a sequence?
No, never at the same time.
That's good to know. That's good drills from Zach.
The skills it takes.
Quins win their own line out. The tackle affected in the midfield by Tatibue. Conlon gesturing his men around. Smith chooses the little chip over, goes straight to Milleren, who runs it over Summerfield. Absolutely rocks him. Ollier looking blindside, feeds Dylan Murray. Pops to Ruiz, to Murray. He's got pace. He's got a chip.
Oh.
It's a foot race. Murray chasing hard. How's the ball going to bounce unpleasantly for everybody involved? Smith offloads in his own try area. It's messy for the Quins. Dragged down eventually by the fullback. Utato, what a play.
I didn't know forwards not named Johnny are allowed to kick on this team.
Now, we're reviewing his kicking license currently, but he might be allowed to keep it.
That was impressive.
Great play from the Reds. All came from Dylan, from Olier, the 9, identifying that short side with 3 defenders against 5 Reds. Murray carrying to the line, popping to Ruiz, who ran a fantastic inside line, separating the defence back inside to Murray, and then it's all bets are off.
And before that, Harry making his presence known very quickly in the game.
You could say that.
You could say he laid some wood.
You could say that. Part-time lumberjack, full-time winger. Big opportunity for the Reds here with a 5-metre scrum. Reds keeping it in, milk the penalty. It's a free play. Iwanugo scores the try. There it is, direct, no messing.
They've really been working on lately. Get that wheel, pick and go to the wheeling side. Just great to see the practice coming through in the execution. In the focus, you can see it there today with Obum ready to go. With Captain Alex Reese working off as a reserve today. We have a new conversion kicker for the day. Ani is setting up to put the ball between the posts here. Waste no time. And one raised, one didn't. I think we call it 7. One flag went up. No good.
5-0 to the Dallas Reds. Iwanugo showing all the physicality. Fourth game of the day here. Again, it's not just one game we put on for you guys, it's everything. 4 games of high-quality rugby with Men's Division 3 coming out winners against Hurt. A really well-played game, I heard, as Conlon drills it straight into touch. That's a real error on the kickoff. The women continuing their run. It was a friendly, with both teams being very red-heavy. However, a big win for whatever version of the Dallas Reds women, but also mostly looked like a really great, fun game. Players having a really good time.
It was a league match technically.
Yeah.
Became a friendly because half of their players were ours as well.
So I heard, for the details, Round Rock Rage could only bring 9 players. Good on them. They committed, came down with 9. The Reds then obviously filled the ranks. As a player, that's fun. I like that opportunity to run against my friends.
Yeah, and as an opponent, coming down with 9 saying, I know we're short, thank you for your assistance, but we're here to play rugby. Good on them.
Yeah, that's really good stuff. And then finally, the final other game of the day, Reds D2, I believe, came away second best to league leaders Hurt. But no, from what I saw of that game, really good performances across the board. And a straight penalty awarded. Iwanugo goes quick. Summerfield's already been hammered. He wants nothing to do with that. Iwanugo feeding Milleren, gets his head down into Smith, and is eventually dragged into touch, but not after taking him for a walk. And a penalty for the high tackle. Smith saw Milleren coming and fancied none of it.
Nice, crisp.
I'm just being handed a can of 8 Elite Lager. This is a really good outcome for me. All of the flavors, none of the additives, and only 80 calories. How does it sound? Let's find out. Let's have a quick chat with 8 Elite Lager. Ooh, that's fantastic.
Reds deciding to take, it looks like, the line out from this penalty here, or maybe they kicked it out and I was opening an 8. I am not quite sure. All right, I've been told by our cameraman they kicked it out. So line out up, I'm assuming a maul coming. Maul is formed, drive is happening. Johnny peels off. They tried to sack it. No success there. Out to Moz, out to Harry. Harry hits somebody else in the face. Damn, it sucks to tackle Harry. Moz spins wide to Ani. Stiff arm. Oh, to Spike. Little bobble. We're playing on. I thought it may have gone forward, but Kat says play on.
John, Kat Roche, an incredibly experienced referee down here. Very lucky to have her with the TRU. Do you know much about her CV?
I mean, outside of hosting the Olympic gold medal games, if that's what you're asking. Great Texas, the best of the best Texas ref today here in Cat.
Absolutely. Really lucky to have her with us. Big shout, of course, to our ARs as well, making the journey. As Naima Rabvu goes super low. The knock-on coming. That is sloppy from the Quins, and the Reds nullifying that Quins attack.
And I have heard early word, not official, but Cat would probably be reffing the TRU final, which will be played on April 25th in Austin at the Gulf Coast Super Regional.
Confirmed?
Confirmed. A vote happened, and it was a landslide. Enough said
Isn't
there.
Isn't that a song? A landslide.
I don't listen to music.
John refrains from any arts.
Dark arts.
John's life is sports and hotels.
And 8 Elite Lager.
Oh, so much 8 Elite Lager. Drippings of 8 Elite Lager. What a scrum. Absolute solidity from the Reds front row. Quins get away with it just by virtue of the Reds having made it all the way. With Whitey. Oh, it's Tato!
He gone.
Another try for the Reds. It's 10-0 and Tato. Looking good. 15 minutes gone.
And 15 with the try.
15 with the try. 12 minutes gone.
But still 15 with the
still
try.
15 with the try. Some combination of 12s, 15s. We're all having fun here.
Ani's going to go back to the kick. Maybe he takes a second longer. Last time a little rushed, pushed it a little wide right.
The problem with the Reds are having at the moment, got 3 or 4 guys who are very, very good goal kickers. Between De Villiers, Reese, Tato, Naima Rabvu, and he sprayed this one left.
Odds say the next one goes through the middle. Right, left, center.
Now that sounds like my favorite German joke. A hunter is in the woods and he sees a rabbit and he fires one shot, misses left by a meter. He fires a second and misses left by a meter. He takes, unloads his gun, puts it back in the bag, and his friend goes, but Hans, you haven't killed the rabbit. And he goes, on average, the rabbit is dead.
Never fails. Alex G, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the Germans. Joined by local celebrity Matthew Singletary. Matt, you played 2 seasons for the Reds after a bit of football in your life. Tell me, for those playing football, watching this, not knowing what's going on, how was the transition? How did you find this?
So, to give you the diplomatic and completely honest answer, I still, watching this game 3 years after I started, know none of the rules.
Have no clue what's going on.
It was get ball, run hard, tackle hard. That was really it. Got a lot of cards. Oh, rumble, young man, rumble.
That's really well played by Conlon. The Quins wanting absolutely nothing to do with Miller, and he's absolutely traumatized them already. Good tackling, eventually.
No, I know R14. I like him. Yeah, I like him.
Quins with their first coherent chance of an attack here. Shotwell goes straight line, nice. Kenny goes, have some of that. It's a real mano a mano. Nobody's given up there. And Quins slowed down. A little chip over from Conlon. Ollier covering. It bounces through. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, although probably coming back for a penalty, I imagine. They are, but coming quite a long way back. A few Quins heads down. Some of the physicality of this game perhaps starting to tell. Phil, ask what the penalty's for. Offside. Offside, the penalty there. The Reds getting a little bit eager to get off the line and make their tackles.
You know, still joined by Matt Singletary here. My favorite thing was when Matt first started playing, he'd make the tackle and then turn around and like act like he was walking to a huddle.
Yeah.
How long did it take to break the mentality that you don't huddle in this sport?
You know, I would love to tell you guys that I'm one of the best transferred players, and it only took me a year and a half. So honestly, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, good. Another classic. Let's just bully Matt for a sec. Another classic. For those at home, by the way, that can't see Matt, man's an Adonis, so we've got to bring him down a peg or two. I remember, Matt, you made a 50-meter break up the middle of the field. They were running. It was like children trying to steal a hot dog from a man. They eventually drag you down like a pack of hyenas bringing down a wildebeest. You then stand up and just walk off. No idea what to do next. Any comment on that?
So again, being steeped in football, I was like, hey, they did something I didn't appreciate at the bottom of the pile. Someone tried to get a little alligator roll on, so I had a little kick, and I said, hey, you know, I don't want to play if these guys are going to try to revert to dirty tricks.
Those guys.
Rugby just continues.
Those guys are so mean. That's a quote.
I'm, you know, if you're better than me, that's good, but the cheap stuff.
Interesting approach here from Smith, choosing the penalty, which he's guided through to get the Quins on the board. 12 points to 3, the score.
The scoreboard has 12, we 10. Scoreboard, tell the scoreboard guys they're wrong if we can. 10-3 right now?
Yeah, 10-3. Yeah.
Joe, do you want to go and tell them the scoreboard guys they got the wrong score?
I'll tell them, what do you want?
10.
10. To us. 10-3. One try the difference as the Reds come in for their first kickoff attempt of the day. Something the Reds had a little bit of trouble with last week. A few different kickers having a pop. A little bit of inaccuracy. Not calling him out. Love the guy, but Austin White. Maybe with his radar slightly off. And here comes de Villiers with his first kickoff of the day. Into the wind. Oh, it's a lovely kick. Sitting up in the wind. Pressure on the man under. White raises, nearly gets it. Eventually, Murray effects the tackle. Conlon attacked by Heron. Brought back in, Murray over that ball, straight over. Quins players coming in off their feet, play on is the call. And not rolling away against Heron.
With a smile on his face. Conlon with a cheeky little move in there.
Heron loving it. Feedback from the sideline here. I love this black kit. I agree. It is fantastic stuff.
If you can't make it out, there's the Dallas skyline outlined in red right on there. The signature Pegasus logo from around that AT&T building right on there. Just great looking kit. Not to mention it
big
made
shout out to Jason Rogers, Octo, for putting that together. A fantastic job done. Line out awry. Tatabue feeding Ruiz, who fancies it, and he got there. Big line penetrating bust from
offsides. No, all right, cool.
Heron chooses the kick. De Villiers to Murray, shot well. Ball bounces, and it's in touch. Little bit of inaccuracy from the Reds. Sharp. Harry normally goes with the high and tight, the short back and stomping, but today it's a bit more respectable, a bit more business. Still party at the back, but respectable at the front. You'd sign deals with this man and then have a few sackies after.
You can always count on a back to have a good haircut.
I don't know if Harry does international deals, but if he does, he's ready for it.
He's open. His NIL is ready to go.
Here we go. Big scrum here. This is the Quins' first put-in and a technical infraction of some variety. I'm not 100% sure. Smith to Evans. Met well by White. Some moaning from the Quins sideline, and the ref's not seen it. Smith going wide again, met by Imwanugo in the midfield. Reds straight over, off their feet a little bit. Roche says okay, setting the offside line. Evans hobbling back out to the 13 spot. The ball comes squirting out. Tatabue to Murray. Offloads to White. To Milleran. Head down. Harrison Milleran on the outside. Steps back inside. Imwanugo Tackled really, really well in the midfield there. Sorry, on the edges. It's a knife fight at the moment. It's all tight. Nobody can work out the best way to go. Heron. Milleran!
Damn!
Sit down. This bus is full, young man. Seek alternative transport. And the penalty against the Quins. Penalty probably just for getting absolutely sat down.
That's going to look real good on the AG story.
Milleran loves it. He's fired up. He wants more of that. Go high on that man at your peril.
He doesn't. It's number one. He wants no part of this. Looking to sub immediately.
Nice, accurate penalty from De Villiers. So I've picked up a cartilage injury. Tough couple of weeks for the Reds after back-to-back losses to the Blacks home and away. Honestly, honest analysis, outmatched, just sharper. But the fun back in training this week, really good time, and the boys are playing with a smile on their face, loving this homecoming derby as Ugo goes route one, doing the heavy work there. Ball comes squirting out again. That's inaccurate. Spikinski. And offside is the call. The Reds living on their luck there.
It is nice to play Texas rugby not against an MLR team.
I think the Blacks would probably win the MLR, mate.
This is true.
They're a hell of a side.
On the payroll and on the field.
150K for the back, so I was confidently told one of their coaches. There we go. The ball makes its way up. It's a line out about 15 metres out for the Reds. Quins players dishevelled around on the ground. Reds, chest high, proud, walking up to this attacking line out. There has been a change with Naima Abvu succumbing to an injury, with Hill coming in at outside centre. Hey, now, talking about... Great to have Hill coming in there as the... of course, Hill, during the Dallas Jackals' first ill-fated season, Hill their top try scorer. So a fantastic guy to have coming off the bench.
Yeah. Hayden is back. Shoulder has been repaired.
Do you know what? He's been great this season.
Fresh off the plane from Vegas. I'm sure he's feeling great. I'm sure it was a spa day and a relaxing trip.
Ruiz! Quins playing touch as Ruiz runs straight through the middle of them. I'm being sworn at by a Frenchman. I'm not worried. We're scoring more tries.
The only clean pilot to come out of Colombia.
Hang on. Interesting to see Godot wearing the 19 shirt on the sideline. A couple of weeks ago, he was wearing the 16. Normally the wearer of the 8. He's doubled in size, and now he's added another 50%. That's incredible. My man will not put down the baguette. Tato on target.
I told you, right, left, center.
Bingo. The Germans are always accurate with their jokes.
Not again.
Not again.
We've got more. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
John, did you hear about the 3 men that walked into the bar?
John, put your mic down.
I did not. I did not.
One of them ducked.
But
Didn't realize you and Hannah were expecting.
She's called me daddy for years, mate.
okay.
Shout out to my wife, who's not watching this.
Neither's mine. Don't worry.
Who is not watching?
Yeah, the good reason being she has no idea what rugby is.
Outside of that.
Also, she gets this at home. She's so excited to hear my voice more, but this time through a television. Here we go. Quins getting us back underway. Conlon trying to make up for his last kick, which went out on the full. A good kick straight to De Villiers, who carries a bold move for a man who weighs 125 pounds, sopping wet.
Maybe.
Oh, there he is. Bryce using all his experience. The quick pick through the middle of the ruck. Cleared out by... Quick. Olier having to clear out. Ugo, a little bit of footwork. Eventually dragged down by the very capable Evans. Heck of a player, Herbert Evans there. Ball feeds. Oh, Simba! Simba bursts through, feeds Murray. It's another foot race. He's flying. God, these... What rugby. That's a really good covering tackle by the Quins winger making his way back. He's come straight through the middle of that ruck. Eventually the Reds secure it. They don't quite. Knock on is the call. Great chop. White misses. Umtato drags down Jeremiah Cotton after the Quins make 20 exciting metres. Whitey has paid for it, but eventually the Reds turn it straight over. That's Umtato straight in off the bat. Bryce Schilling handles the ball well.
Playing fly half.
Schilling the fly half. And turned over the kick. Davis is working really hard, chased by Skupinski. Davis gets there, gets around the chasing Skupinski. Offload inside to Tatibue. Ball goes backwards. Imonugo needs some friends. Taken a little bit high. Referee says play on. Good clear out there from Kenny, but the penalty for not releasing. That's great work by the Quins on the counter. This game just blew wide open.
That was some exciting rugby right there.
Gosh. I'm out of breath.
I'll say, get on the oxygen, take a second, have some Elite 8 lager.
I am glad we're not at altitude, and I'm really glad for the 8 Elite. That'll keep me fresh. First opportunity for the Quins in a really good attacking position. They had one line out earlier in the game that the Reds killed their driving maul. John, if you're the Quins, you've had one driving maul nullified. You're a little bit closer in this time. What are you doing?
I'm going at it again. I would.
Well.
The Reds have struggled against it. It was good to see one, but I'm gonna press my luck and go for it again here.
I think you're right. I think rugby knowledge tells you that that's probably the play.
Then they won't do it.
No, they're gonna try a midfield miss pass or something. I don't know. God, that was good rugby, wasn't it? That was fantastic. How good. That's all right. Joined here by Joe Wood, our VP, of course, and also heading up a lot of our sponsorship work. Joe, got some great sponsors. Could you want to give a couple of shout-out?
Yeah, first and foremost, Pavilion Bank has been tremendous this year. They're our title sponsor on our jerseys, obviously. So if you've got an account or someone you're trying to support financially, definitely check out Pavilion Bank.
The maul was sacked quickly but remained in possession there for the Quins. Little pick and go.
Quins queuing up for work, trying to get into the Reds in goal. Heron making his way back slowly after some real physical work. So it's a nice fight down there. Great work by the Quins to get the forward ball, getting to the gain line at the very least. Can't really tell how far off they are, maybe a metre or so away, and they've made it. There it is. 17 points to 8 the score with the kick to come.
Who else we got, Joe? Who else do we want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, definitely Barbell PT's been out here today. They've been tremendous to looking after our athletes, both the men's and women's sides. And then we've also got all of our stalwart sponsors like Pickle Juice. We've also got several of the like Mosquito Nicks and other companies who have been with us for years that have supported our guys through and our men's and women's teams in terms of jobs, financial support for all of our big fundraisers. So a big shout out to them. Thank you so much.
It's a true community club, Joe. It takes a village. We're obviously always looking for new sponsors. I mean, got a great turnout today. I don't know if you can see on the cameras, but you know what? Our sponsors love working with us for a reason. Why should you come and sponsor us?
Yeah, that's a question I get all the time. And the basic answer is we're a community organization. We're here locally within Dallas. And if you're a brand, whether you're connected to rugby or not, and you want to increase your exposure here in the DFW area, we're a great avenue for you.
Absolutely. That's good stuff, Joe. And of course, final thing, if you want to come have a beer with us, come over to Dudley's tonight. We'll be deleting 8 Elite Lager.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, Dudley's has been tremendous in being the new home of Dallas Rugby. So if you're thinking about having a pint, come see us at Dudley's tonight. We're going to be there, and we're going to probably be shutting that bar down.
It's a good old bar.
Katrina, what's your last name? I'll just go with Katrina. And not a sponsor, but our official trainer of Dallas Rugby, Katrina, always holding it down for us here, taking care of the players before, during, and after the match. Big shout out to her.
Absolutely. Ball risen there, taken well by Cotton. Setting up for the box kick, and he's hit it well. That's a really good strike by Conlon. Ball bounces. Imonugo handles, feeds Umtato. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He says, have a go. They're the quickest bloke on the park. What a stupid thing to kick to. There he goes. He's flying. He's stepped him inside out. He's turning around. He's taken from behind. The ball comes bouncing. De Villiers picks it up, sprays it into the midfield. Ruiz, you'd expect some Route 1 behaviour. An obstruction in the midfield. Well played by the Quins to draw that penalty.
Man, he was moving.
I've been told don't be lazy by a man that's put on 300 pounds. That's remarkable. I've just been lied to as well.
In his right leg.
As you can probably hear from the chat on the sideline here, yes, the action on the field is intense, but there is genuine love between these sides. One wouldn't exist without the other, quite literally. And that kind of goes both ways. It's great to have quality opposition for both teams in the Metroplex. 17-10 red, the score just being confirmed on the sideline by the ARs.
So we're lucky enough to have a number 4 today, president of the TRU, Dave McPhail, all the way from Houston.
Also moonlights as a model.
If you need some modelling done, call Mr. McPhail. White looking for the strike on the ball, doesn't quite get it. Conlon, nice slow ball, looking for the box kick. Here it comes. It's a good kick. Tato underneath it, takes it, drills it back, midfield opening up, straight back to Conlon again, who has another go. He's having a think, having a look, takes the kick option, straight back to Tato, who's sitting there deep. Oh, and it's bounced out. That is a fantastic kick. That is a 50-22, really well executed by Conlon. Fantastic strike from the young man. One Reds cap, Conlon?
A couple. He was on the
Caps?
2024 semifinal, national championship semifinal team.
Then Jackals.
Most recently, somebody in Cincy who wasn't very good prior to coming to the Huns. Quins, the other Dallas team.
Well played by Conlon there. Really good outcome. Knowing the laws, kicking appropriately, he took his time there and really found the weak point in the Dallas defense. Pressure here on this line out for Shotwell. Goes back, knocked on. The pressure told.
Oh.
He comes in, buries Kenny out of nothing but frustration after Kerry murdered him earlier. Eventually, De Villiers strikes it out. Really clean exit for the Reds. Nicely worked to just outside the 22.
You may not be able to see it on the sidelines, but we have a social theme today, G.
Tourists versus locals.
So there is some cut-off jeans, some Hawaiian
That's a
shirts.
cut-off pair of jean dungarees.
That is like a cut-off pair of jean something.
Joined by the owner of the cut-off jean dungarees, Javi de Villalopez. Javi, you're also, apart from the owner of a fabulous piece of attire, the D2 coach. Yes. We mentioned earlier, tough loss for those guys today. Tell me what your thoughts on that.
I think Houston came out. They came out strong. We thought we'd have them with the depth on the field, but they adjusted very well, and they performed well under adversity, and they capitalized on mistakes and penalties.
Yeah. What I didn't see what the final score was. From what I saw, we played some really good rugby. A couple of guys having good games. Tino AJ through the midfield. I thought Kalunga had a good game.
Yeah, truly. He had a great game as 10. Definitely made his imprint on the match in defense as well. Sending their tackles into big boy props. Can't ask much more from him.
Yeah, exactly. Javi, good team. Hurt. You know, I'd say the future's bright for D2. What's next?
Truly, we shake this off. I told the boys what defines a man is how they respond to adversity. So we come in this next week with good energy, ready to play out the rest of the season.
Huns away next week,
yes, sir.
And a night out in Austin after.
Absolutely.
That's a tantalizing prospect.
It'll be good. It'll be a good show.
Thank you, Javi.
The coaching polo under the denim romper that is cut off.
And also, bear in mind, cowboy boots to add to the look. There's a lot going on here.
You
and it's
can't
all
see it,
fantastic.
but it is impressive.
It's really something. Very Aggie, we say. Smith choosing to go for the posts. He has sprayed it wide left. A real opportunity missed there for the Quins. Interesting position here for the Reds now. 22 dropout. Something you don't get a lot in the game. You used to get them a lot more, but obviously with the World Rugby trying to make the game faster, bringing in goal line dropouts, etc. You don't get a lot of these.
You're right. It's a little different. Everyone still kind of questions. Is this supposed to be on the goal line? Is this supposed to be on the 22? What are we supposed to do?
That's a great kick from De Villiers. Chooses to go deep. Pressure on. Cotton fumbles it.
Oh.
Great play right in front of us here. Real intensity. Cotton making a mess of it for his winger. A lack of communication. Here comes Conlon with the box kick. And he sprayed it. Straight to touch. His radar's off for that one, and he's missed it.
Gotta love Conlon in the box kick. Never fails. But it did.
I did obviously say to my backs beforehand, I saw him warming up. I was like, box kick coming. And here they are.
It's his go-to. Earlier while talking, we missed Bryce 5,
Was
6,
fantastic.
7 rolls down the field and then shocked when called a penalty.
Yeah, he did absolutely nail Smith on that run, though. Here we go. Bryce coming in here, sitting up in the backfield. Taken well by Murray. Ollier feeds De Villiers, feeds Imwanugo. It's a tale as old as time, and Imwanugo goes through again. It's another tale as old as time. It's consistency from the Reds. Ollier feeds White, feeds De Villiers, who's out the back, sprays the ball to Milleren, making his way into opposition territory. Ball comes firing out, and Tato Davis flying down the touchline, rolling back the years. Spike Davis getting in for the bonus point score for the Reds. You'd think he's 29 again. There he is.
I think that's 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row for Davis, the scorer. That was fabulously well run by the Reds.
2 years off. Clarify, I mean, AARP card holder, but back into the starting action.
Lads, he's only 36.
In rugby years. That's old.
Score by the Reds. My word, that was fantastic.
Spike has a lot of rugby years.
Spike has a lot of rugby years. Well, I played 27 seasons, so I might die.
Yeah, you're old.
Yeah, I'm old. I do have a fake hip for those at home. And Tato strikes it well. Misses left. 4 tries to none. Reds to Quins. And we're not worrying about the goal kicking.
Thought the French education system
22-10. A couple of minutes left in this first half. Hey, you should be worried. England coming to Paris. England coming to Paris with nothing to lose, and you guys go, oh no, c'est pressure. We are so sad when the baguettes are under pressure.
G is currently talking crap with the local Frenchman for the Quins.
And we won the 100-Year War.
Davis with the Route 1 going in. He's feeling it after that try.
All love here. Godot and G, that's me, resuming Anglo-French hostilities. Good rugby here from both sides. De Villiers, White, feeds Tato. That's dangerous. The chip over the top. Tato gathers.
Wow.
Milleren running the loop line.
Wow.
Oh, couldn't quite
back?
gather it.
No.
Hayden Hill. That's unlucky.
Nice play there by Ani.
Quinn's winger getting absolutely skinned on the outside there.
Both of those balls going at Hayden. He didn't know which one to catch after coming out of the Vegas last night, but he'll be okay.
He was at the Sphere last night. He doesn't know who he is.
We hear there is quite the contingent watching in Colombia cheering on our good Colombian friend Juan Ruiz.
A shout out to the Ruiz clan down there in Colombia. Thank you for giving him to us. What a player.
If you're not aware, Juan rejoining us. His last time with us was in the 2022 National Championship run.
Had a great game. A young man then as well.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
21 years old. Fantastic. Playing Division 1 men's rugby. Excellent. He's gone away, gotten Colombian national team caps, played for club size down there. He's a really sharp player now, my word.
Had to be officially released by the president of Columbia Rugby himself. He and I had to chat on WhatsApp just to get him.
How was that conversation?
Quick.
Did you invite him to stay at one of your many hotels?
I did not.
That was a business opportunity missed, John.
Ah.
Big scrum. Reg with the shove. Quins bobbling at the back, but get away with it. They're being pursued. Switches. Conlon on the outside of Hill. That's really well worked. Summerfield flying down the outside, eventually dragged down in the wide channels. That's great attack by the Quins. Some of their first really cohesive bits of play. Cotton looking for the hard yards in the middle. Brought down by Oulier. And Umtato working in tandem. Red scrambling and penalty against the Quins, holding on the call. That is a huge let-off for the Reds.
And half.
And half. A walking.
Oh, no.
Walking, talking. You're talking, so you'll be walking. There it goes. Back another 10. A real pressure release valve for the Reds there. Courtesy of the Quins.
Oh, and a card because of it. More. Oh, messing with the quick tap.
That's a fly half. Smith gone as well. Suddenly it's all, the Quins have gone from, we're going to score to, oh no. Reds taking a breath after getting absolutely lacerated by that very, very strong Quins attack. Couple of minutes left here as we wind down to the end of the first half. A minute. 1 minute. And penalty is the call. Time back on. De Villiers finds a really comfortable touch. Well played, that man. The ball does get down from the tree. Having a quick look at the comment section. If you are at home, we do see these. They are live, so if you don't like what I'm saying, keep it to yourself. Nothing interesting. Boo. Knock on by the Reds at line-out time, and that is the half. John, what a half of rugby, 22-10.
That was a great half of rugby. Really got ramped up there in the last 10 minutes.
The Reds scoring from range. The Quins building pragmatically, but not quite able to get those last couple of plays to really get over the try line with just the one score to show for their efforts, as well as a missed penalty and a taken penalty. John, if you're Quins coach, what are you saying to them now?
Got to keep your head in it. It's a couple tries here, but they're still in the game. Got to rely on their bench, which should be interesting. But, they're still in this game. It's anyone's match right now.
Now I'm going to go over and do my backs coaching duty. Do you know what I'm going to say, John?
What are you going to say?
Pedal to the metal. Do not let them off.
There you go.
We want 100.
We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Second half. Yeah, let's do it now. Back with Mr. Wood, who's going to have a quick chat about some things.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure to give a big shout out to our other sponsors, Chuck Davis Insurance. We've already
Big
talked
shout out to Mr. Davis.
scoring tries and
Father of Mr. Aaron Davis.
as well as obviously Pickle Juice, always supporting all of our athletes, not cramping up during
All of the
games.
boys just had a whole bottle. Everyone loves it. Shout out as well to friends and family absent. Shout out to Betsy Musawura there up in the sky, courtesy of American Airlines. American Airlines, give us a call.
Last but not least, Fletcher Azul Tequila, who's also our Man of the Match sponsor, as well as a jersey sponsor, and Murricane, who is one of our big financial sponsors as well.
Absolutely. It's without these people helping us out, this community game wouldn't get off the ground. It's an expensive business to run a. It's fine. It's off. It's off. Come back in 2 seconds. And we're underway here. Second half. Reds playing with the wind, with the sun advantage. Great take there under serious duress from the Quins prop.
Last but not least, our two short sponsors, TCA, Texas Computing Associates, and Aspire Chiropractic, always making sure our guys are healthy medically.
And of course, Cryo One, our dear friends. No? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, big friends of Cryo One. It's physicality straight off the bat with Cotton and Kenny meeting in the kind of collision that makes me happy to be retired, to be honest. Shot well, smashed.
There's another one.
And Tato fields the kick. He's got all the time in the world with the wind behind him. Absolutely smokes it back to Conlon, who misfields it. Gets away with it with the bounce inside. Lucky, lucky boy. He's probably going to kick, boys. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to run. There he goes. And he finds out that was maybe the wrong decision. Dragged down in midfield. Quins without a 9 now. Big carry in the contact. Strong. Quins rallying, quick phases. Evans sprays it to Skupinski, but probably offside is the call. There it is, offside from the referee, Roche.
I want to take a sec, give a big shout out to Betsy Musarura, streaming. He's already done it, but streaming from American Airlines for the second time today. Thank you for your support.
Now this is a shout out to American Airlines. If you want to sponsor us,
We're
give us a
here.
call. We're available. Betsy, put in a word. You're there.
We don't yet have an airline sponsorship.
It's a really good point. It's a really good point.
This is true.
What other sponsor? We need an automobile sponsor.
Oh, we definitely need an automobile sponsor.
I would take Rolls-Royce. That's fine.
Maybe groundskeeping. Not that the city of Dallas does a bad job, but they do.
No, they try.
They try.
The grass looks good, to be fair. This is the best it's looked in years.
That was definitely not us.
Correct.
The winter rye found its way to the field.
Little bit of uncertainty here with 2 balls on the field. Now, you can't play rugby with 2 balls in the field.
It'd
And
be
a
interesting
really
if you
wayward line out is the answer I'm looking for here. Tatabue was flying after it, didn't quite have the pace, and eventually it comes back to a scrum, which is very much advantage Reds with how this game has gone. Couple of subs warming up for the Quins on the sideline with Minnick entering play, the ex-Red bench warmer, now Quins bench warmer.
TikTok sensation.
Is he really? Thank God I'm not on that platform.
Neither am I. Let's be
Skupinski
clear.
making his way from the field. A storied veteran of the Quins, and also an ex Jackals player. So a very, very good player there, Skupinski. And always a pleasure. And a very polite young man. So that's good news. Couple of resets here as the referee allows these two sides to work it out before we get into the meat and potatoes of this second half. Had a quick chat with Roche at halftime. She's very happy with how the game's gone. She didn't obviously like the chat that came from the Quins that resulted in a yellow card. That's what the yellow's for. So she showed us in real time as Olier feeds the ball in. The scrum rotates a little bit. Iwanugo picks and goes, runs at Conlon. He's just being kind of held onto as he goes. And a really good turnover by the centre there, making his play in the middle of the field. Iwanugo isolated, and a great turnover by Summerfield's the name? 12? Summerworth?
Johnny Herron looking for some backs to get involved in a ruck on that one, and I can't blame him. Have you ever been involved in a ruck, Alex?
Been in many rucks.
Have you?
Yeah, none of them by my own choice. That's a lie. Do you know what? Genuinely, back in England, playing on the wing, for those at home that don't know me, I'm a
Story time.
relatively large body boy. I loved the turnover, mostly because I didn't like tackling low, but people would run at me, I'd put them down, then go for the turnover. It was actually quite effective. We call it the Olay. It's one of the 12 I hit.
Oh, a little fake.
Fake at the line out. Minnick with his first carry.
Solid
Shepherded
carry.
down by Tatabue. Really good carry. Red's calling for him to be held. I don't think he was. Tatabue hanging on for dear life as Minnick advances. Heron hits the ruck late, just being nasty. Conlon seems to have gone to 10 in the absence of Smith. Big carry at the midfield. Ball comes squirting out. De Villiers sees the opportunity, feeds out to, I'm not sure who that is out there, but they've done a good job. And the Reds are suddenly with the ball in hand. And the ball comes squirting out again, knocked on by Evans. Here goes Ruiz. Really, really strong carry, making his best of a bad situation there as he goes backwards. Ollier, quick ball, Imwanugo. Dancing, fancy Saturday Night Live footwork out in the wide channels. We can't really see, we're a long way away from the action here, so apologies for any miscall. Reds feed the ball, it's Schilling, looking for more violence, eventually hit very, very hard by the Quins defender. Heron, playing 10, feeds Tatabue, feeds Davis. Davis, the hoof! The hoof! How's the bounce? It's unpleasant. It's in tricky situations here. Conlon's going to go outside Davis. There he goes. He's made his way outside Davis. Ball bounces backwards. Minnick, met by Kenny, brought down by Heron. Ball comes squirting out. Reds have gotten loose here. Kenny making the tackle eventually. De Villiers leaving the ruck alone. Minnick playing 9. Shotwell playing hooker. Really good carry from Shotwell into real heavy traffic. Quins. Bounce pass, missed. Musawura doesn't quite get there. Hill knocks it on. Lack of accuracy from the Reds there. And knock on is the call. Everybody needs a breath. Conditioning may be needed for both sides.
You may have heard some commotion from the Quinn side there. Simba definitely not coming back around that ruck through the channel. Honestly, lucky that wasn't a penalty there on Simba and the Reds.
I had a conversation the other day with somebody about this new hitbox in baseball. You know?
Baseball, huh?
Electronic hitbox. Now, conversation he was asking me was about, you know, the TMO in rugby, how does that work, etc. I think what's great about rugby, especially at this level with no TMO, it's to the ref's interpretation. Now, the Quins took offence to Simba, probably did do something illegal. The referee, Ross, who's had a great game, didn't see it. It's play on. You have to play the whistle, which is great as far as the heads-up player. So if you're expecting to get calls, you're not going to get them. But one of the things that really sets rugby apart, as far as that kind of dynamism, is that it's the ref's say. And if they don't see it, it's not happening.
Nothing like our English commentator referencing baseball.
I'm a big baseball fan, mate.
Big baseball fan.
I like it when they hit it. I also like getting to fourth base.
Are we talking about baseball anymore?
We are still talking about baseball.
Okay.
I've never played. Windy here. Wind really kicking up. It's turned around a little bit. It's now going, from your perspective, across to where that bus is on the footage. Heavy wind. It's going to be difficult for the Quins to kick an exit here.
Little early push. There it is.
Against the Quins. Murray fancies it. Tackled by Cotton, who probably just about got onside. Schilling. Imwanugo. Looks for the offload. Minnick never releasing. Ollier played the 9. Chip through, obstructed. How's the bounce? Minnick. Hill bumped by Minnick. Tato not. Davis gets over. Straight on the ball. Leaves it alone. Huge collision. Ruiz making mincemeat in the midfield. Conlon Evan. Yeah. Herbert Evans eventually met in a very stand-up situation by Imwanugo. Pumped backwards. Ball comes out. Quins. Pops around the 9. De Villiers involved in a tackle. That's a stat for De Villiers. I'm not sure about it. Ruiz goes super low. Fantastic work from the Colombian entertainer. Conlon. Quins looking like they're running out of ideas here. Heron. Ball dropped. There's the opportunity for the Reds. Quins flying down the outside. The new man making his way as the Quins burst their way into the Reds 22. It's been all Quins so far this second half. Slowing up, going out the back. They're looking. There's opportunity here. Shotwell. Minnick. Feeds. Tatabue stepped inside. Davis comes across, makes the hit. Doesn't finish the tackle. Eventually put down by Imtato. Looking for the offload. Ruiz misses it. Heron. More tackles. Reds putting their bodies on the line here as the Quins surge towards the Reds try line. They're queuing up, waiting for opportunities. The ball comes squirting out again. Play on is the call, and eventually try. Reds stopped. Whistle didn't go. That's exactly what I talked about a minute. It's 22-15 with the kick to come.
Try by Minnick there. You know, to all the fun-loved banter back and forth, Minnick is a hard runner. You know he's going to bring it every time he gets on the field. That was a nice try there by Minnick. I got to give him props.
It's nice they gave him a jersey number that represents his IQ. And we move into
Put him.
kick to come. Smith back on. Quins back up to a full complement of 15 as the Chris Ross is going to make his way. The Italian stallion is going to enter the game. He's never been to Italy. And he doesn't like pasta.
We also have Reese and Save working their way in, assuming that's for Ben and De Villiers.
That's exactly that. So it's a swap at 9 and 10 for the Reds as Smith misses the kick, keeping us at 22 points to 15. Feels like an important moment in this game. Quins coming back into this. They're not that far behind. Nairoma Tonga's coming in.
It's time for Big Mike.
It's time for Big Mike. It's time for the percolator.
The interesting part here is the Reds are short a normal front row sub with Taye nursing a sickness.
And James Iraqi unable to play today.
But he is watching. Thank you for watching, Chemo.
Yeah, big shout out to Chemo, to the Iraqis over there. As the new man, Reese.
So Minnick learned how to pass.
Minnick learned how to pass.
I did mean to mention that. That was a historic moment. That may have been his first pass.
I think he might have blacked out.
Yeah, his first pass in the history of him playing rugby.
It's good to see. Good to see personal growth, you know? Here comes Reese, the new man, about to kick us off, as Heron, the storied battler, makes his way from the field. Great kickoff by Reese in a really messy area. The Quins deal with it. Some 2-on-1 situations. Save tackling the big man. Imwanugo, more tackles. Shotwell has thrown a punch. It's on video. He's getting banned for at least 3 weeks.
That's a red card, my friend. That is a red card. Number 2 going to be receiving a red card.
What a guy! He punched him in the face. He's gone.
You saw it. The sideline.
Straight red coming for Shotwell. Yes, he is.
Just walk this way, number 2.
Brad DeLong coming in, feeding the information into Cat Roche. A little bit of afters on the...
Saw it, number 2.
Little bit of afters, a little bit of jersey pushing, but Shotwell then taking it a step further with a straight hooked straight to the jaw of Kenny. Luckily, he's from Ireland, so he's quite hard to damage.
You've got to love the intensity here with these two crosstown rivals battling here. We are currently at 21-10. The Reds do have their bonus point.
22-10.
22-15.
Sorry, we don't know what's going on anymore.
The number 4 doesn't know what's going on anymore.
A real
punch to the face. Where's the question here?
Luckily, you have it on video.
He'll answer the phone.
Yes.
Joined here.
Drama's arrived.
Joined here by TRU President John McPhail. John, it's been a great season so far. How's things?
That was John. That's my uncle.
Sorry.
Dave McPhail.
Dave McPhail. I was talking to John McAuliffe McPhail. I'm sorry. Hey, it's been a great season of TRU rugby. Seen a new team come in. Are there growth plans for the league? What's going on?
Consolidation may be the key word next year. We got a big region, and we got a lot of teams, and we got a lot of travel, and we always have a shortage of refs. So we need to recruit refs, we need to recruit players, and we need to try and raise the bar on the field. That's
Grow the game. Just a yellow. Yeah, no, you're
Lucky
good.
with
Thank
a
you, Mr.
yellow.
McPhail, for the chat.
Tell me you're a
Consolidation.
politician without telling me you're a politician.
Shotwell lucky to get a yellow there. The video will give him a red. Sure. Hey, we get a red, you get an HIA. We can go quid pro quo, baby. Huh? Is that because he got assaulted? Is that what that was? Because that's a red in the ban. So let's be careful. It's not, is it though? Punching people isn't rugby.
Nothing like some good banter back and forth between G and his fellow friends in green and white.
I'm being jawed by number 2.
Nothing like a clear punch to the face being given as a yellow. Precedent has been set. You hear that, Mr. President?
And Nairo Matonga up the guts, offloading. Imwanugo deals with the ball. Save fires it to White. It might actually be the play. Umtato, danger on the edge, the chip over the top. Where's the bounce? Where's the cover? Umtato!
Oh!
Drag down, offload! What's going on? I can't see it. Some physicality up there. The Reds still have the ball and turned over by Cotton. Dragged down by White in the midfield. Oh, Reese, pressure, knocks it on. Really bad execution for Alex Reese. Unfortunate there. The Quins bench love it. He'll come back stronger. He's a really seasoned campaigner, Alex Reese. No, 15. They missed the kick. Tell him. They missed the kick. It's 22-15. I can't walk back. Hey, Joe. Tell him it's 22-15.
Discussion.
Didn't they miss the kick, though? They missed it. I was told it was good off the mark. Okay. Didn't see any flags. Big scrum. Things getting testy here. Derby games. Don't think they'll notice. No one cares. All right, big scrum. The way they feed in nowadays is absolutely hilarious. He didn't even try and hide that. Ooh. Looks like Trujillo has made his way in. Penalty against White.
Told by the AR the conversion was good.
22-17 as Evans burst through, stepping, boshing. Fantastic work from Herbert Evans, trying to make his way back into this game. The Quins have come out fired up. The Reds have absolutely capitulated so far this second half. Minnick, another good carry. Ruiz goes low. Great tackle by Ruiz. Reds looking for the turnover, not quite getting it. Get it! Save on the penalty turnover. Fantastic work by the young man coming out of Baylor University.
Save, I always like to talk about the eternal red card he has. Never fails. Nice play by the young man.
Great penalty kicked by the Reds. Really releasing that pressure that was building up. The Quins were putting together some excellent phases, and the Reds got away with that one, to be honest. Great work by Save, the new man, coming in there at 9 with the turnover.
25 minutes to go, 5-point game. We got ourselves a rugby game here.
We most certainly do. A moment for everybody, auspiciously the boot being tied up. I think it's more everybody working out which way is north at the moment.
Yeah. Simba needs a break. He may untie and retie that one more time.
Has to be perfect.
It does.
With the amount of torque he's putting through those boots, there has to be a certain level of grip. Tough for Ross. First line out with the wind. Back ball. Kenny raises. Doesn't quite get there. Comes firing out. Reese chased. Tackled in Monugo midfield. It's an absolute opportunity for the Quins.
Interesting play going back throw.
Yeah, I agree with that.
With
High
this
tackle.
win.
That's going to be a card against Kenny. Davis
Another high.
hammers his man into touch. Offload comes in. It's going to be a high tackle against Kenny. I don't think there's going to be any extras on it as well. I think no foul play, just a high tackle. Good reffing from Rosh. In seasons gone by, that would have probably gone straight for a yellow, but with the new framework, she is able to walk back from that.
Keeping the game going. Knows the what's on the line here for both teams. It wasn't intentional. I mean, I may be a touch biased, but I think it's a good call to keep the sides even.
Ball gets fed in. It is a line out to the Quins. Not very far off the Reds line. This is pressure now for the Dallas Reds. Looks like they've set up with an empty backfield and Tato Ding in the line. The ball comes bouncing off for the Quins, goes backwards. Conlon stepping, met by Ruiz, finished by Ross.
Ooh, Gator roll.
Cotton going hard in at the edge, and he turns it
Ball's
over.
out.
Tatabue boshes Summerfield, absolutely hammers him. Naomi Tonga playing dangerously. Save!
Oh.
Unlucky forward pass given, call against Naomi Tonga to the new man, Save. Minnick's got some things to say. He's formed 7 words in a row. It's magic. Big moment, it feels. The Quins scrum has been under duress, but they've been so appropriate, so feeding it so well that it doesn't really matter. The ball's squirting out there so quickly.
Little split backs here.
Oh, wow. Straight underneath the prop.
Penalty against the Reds.
Ooh.
I would hazard a guess the Quins actually probably didn't want that penalty there. They probably wanted to go for it with an advantage, but given straight away for the infraction at the scrum.
Going
Quins
for
taking
points.
Because the ref's on the other side. That's why he's doing it.
Did
Big
Minnick
moment.
learn how to kick?
That's Wyatt.
Oh, it's Wyatt. Former Red, former Red.
Former D2 Red. Former D1 bench Red. No D2 option at the Quins, so he's playing D1 bench. Fires through a toe poke. It's not pretty, but it is effective. 20 points to 22. We've got a game on here, boys. Here we go.
20 to go.
Oh, we have D1 forwards coach
Naomi Tonga.
ready to go in, and Tino AJ coming in here for Austin White.
Yeah. He got one. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Ah. Which ball do you prefer, Mr. Reese? Asks the referee Roche.
Reds have one player left on the bench.
Ooh, AJ with the skill set. Yo.
Brady already playing a solid 70.
Reese digs it deep. Fielded in the backfield by the Quins. He's flying. Tackle missed. Tackle made. Kenny straight over on the ball, looking for the turnover. Referee considers the whistle. It's against the Reds. Not releasing.
Minnick ready.
Minnick brought down by Imwanugo. And he drops the ball! There's always an error for Minnick, and there it is. He's given it to us. In a crucial time, Naroma Tonga turns on the pace. He's got Murray outside him. He's in a foot race with Cotton. Murray knocks it on! He would have white line fever. He was thinking about the try line. Forgot to catch it.
About 18 to go.
Joined here by injured Quinn, Nick Smith, stalwart, I'd say. Nick, first of all, how's the injury? You okay?
Got the scan on Monday, so we'll find out then. Hopefully,
How's the golf game?
It's done now. It's absolutely done. Yeah, now we got our power sub Frenchie. I'd say the odds with the card are about sitting at minus 1,000 for a card.
He's warming up his left hook for those at home, so I suspect he may be bringing a certain style of play to the game.
Yeah, but good day for it. We love it. You know.
Hey, good. Honestly, I mean this genuinely. Good game. 2022. It's going down to the wire. This is banging.
Yeah. You know, I think the refs had some bad calls both ways, honestly.
At least they're even.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you guys? I'm not really paying attention to your results or anyone else's. How have you gone this season?
I think we're sitting, 1-3, I believe. Losing.
So you nailed Hark the other day.
We did nail Hark, thankfully. But you know, we got hit with the injury bug a little bit.
See that?
As you know, even with you guys, you see towards this end of the season, you know, you're scrapping everyone together. But
It's a funny old league, isn't it? It's only 8 games, but it comes really quickly.
Oh, sure. By game 4, you're expected at least 5 guys out, especially with the physicality of this league. So, but great day for it. Great day in Dallas. You know, 2 Dallas teams fucking doing what they do.
And if you want to come have a beer with us, we'll be at Dudley's.
Yeah, sure, I'll be there for sure.
Cheers, Nick.
While y'all were chatting, Frenchie, the Quins Frenchie, taking the field with the classic smile.
He showed me his left hook, right hook warm up. So I suspect he might be bringing a certain je ne sais quoi, as they would say in France, to proceedings.
I didn't see any warm up, so good for him.
By warm up, I mean he had a Gaulois with the filter cut down. Line out. It's been a point of pain for both teams, with neither team really getting any ascendancy in this part of the play. Quins with a really nice, well-taken line out. Minnick. Reese, straight around the knees of Minnick. Naroma Tonga going for the turnover, doesn't quite get it. Wyatt Trujillo with a scrubby little kick through. Fair taken by Milleren, who's been quiet this second half. And Tato's not been quiet. Back inside to Milleren. Play on, says the ref. Milleren making meters through traffic. My God, he ran hard there. Play on, the call. Naroma Tonga. Not Naroma Tonga, sorry. Namani.
Just Tonga.
Just Tonga. And penalty to the Reds for off feet. Quins getting a little bit ahead of themselves, trying to get that turnover. That's Cotton, the offending man.
Namani already realizing why he retired and became a coach.
Great kick from Tato. Huge meterage. Is that your truck you just hit? Yes. Hitting. Sorry, Jason. You can send the bill to nobody.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. Have you learned not to park there yet? It seems not.
You know what? It's a good line out. I'll take it.
It's a good line out. A great kick from Tato. Interesting feeling here. Both teams on edge. I mean this genuinely. It's not often this is a tight game. Normally by now somebody's done. So Quins obviously targeted this game, showing some real ticker to stay in. I'd say the re-inclusion of Evans has been huge for them. He's been everywhere, really shutting down that dangerous Dallas back 3 as the ball goes over the top
again.
A missed call. Ross with the missed line out. Godot gets nailed by Tonga. Absolutely nailed. All his hubris is gone. He's down. And the kick straight into touch from the Quins. They're remonstrating against the referee. Some abuse going as well.
Look,
Fourth AR keeping an eye on the situation.
Looked low to me.
What a shot by Tonga. Absolutely belted him.
What's the opposite of Route 1?
Yeah. Route oh no. Reds, another attempt at the line-out. It looks like they've swapped. Ross is now standing in line-out herself with Tatibue. Gets the tap, knocked on by Save. No, Save gets away with it. Play on. Tonga feeding Nairoma Tonga, who goes for it, looking for that textbook offload. AJ battling through traffic, eventually gets himself down. Save coming to play quick ball.
Ooh.
Offside is the call.
I thought he was the fastest man on earth. With a limp like that, he was definitely offsides.
Umtato finds a very comfortable touch all the way up there for the Red. Reds looking to really put this one to bed now. The Quins have had a fantastic second half.
I ask, don't throw it to the back pod.
It's very windy, I agree.
It is a little windy. It hasn't worked yet, but the 12th try is the charm.
If at first you don't succeed, keep trying it. The subs. The President Gexon making his way on for his 390,000th appearance for the Dallas Harlequins. A storied campaigner is how I describe him. And a thoroughly nice guy. One of the good guys in Texas rugby, to be honest.
Oh, completely fair. He was on the field with Webb Ellis, they say.
I heard he taught JPL Williams everything he knew. Funny. Ruiz, another carry straight into the President Getson. That looks like quite a respectful little situation they put themselves in. Nairoma Tonga goes route one against Godot. Godot and Minnick hanging on for dear life. Quick ruck.
Nice
Save
ruck.
feeds Imonugo, who's hit really hard. Great tackling from the Quins, still fighting to the death. Ross picks up the bouncing ball, lays it back. The ball comes out the side. Save feeds Nairoma Tonga, who's hit hard again. The offload comes. Ruiz! Ruiz gets over!
The Colombian pilot.
He's flown his way into the landing over the try line. 7. Cotton is down. That's a really bad sign for the Quins. He's had an unbelievably good game.
Our statistician is telling us we're headed towards the exact same score as the first game. So with Alex Reese back in or on the lineup now, lining up to give his attempt here at the conversion. Hopefully he's taking account of the wind that has plagued us here
Reese,
so far.
a great kicker, very, very accurate. He can lack range a little bit. Let's have a look. Great strike. Really nice. And got it!
There we go, Reese.
29-20 the score.
10 minutes to go, 29-20. Number 9 with the conversion. No.
I've been given a cup of good English ale brewed by John of the Quins. Delicious.
I don't know what he's playing.
Reese? Yeah, Reese is playing 10. Save 9. Oh, he's 22 maybe? 21? 23? One of those three?
He's a reserve 10.
22, I think. Ooh, Quins. Technically 2 free kicks there. The ball was dropped across the halfway line, which is a free kick, but we're okay. Shotwell's made his way back in. Quins back up to a full complement of 15. As Umtato chooses the aerial.
Oh.
Hoofs it.
Oh,
what a
wow.
kick.
Get left.
How's the bounce?
Get left.
Slow down. No, that's
down.
good. It's going to stop. Oh, what a kick, Umtato.
No, it is
Goal
not a
line dropout.
22. Somebody is old and don't know what they're talking
That is
about.
a mental error from the Quins, to be honest. You've got to run that. You've got to run that and then kick your own 22. Slows it down, though, after a little bit of breathless work, conceding. John, that's fabulous. That's really good.
This is what we were talking about earlier with the change in rules in the last few years.
Laws, John, laws.
Laws, rules, whatever we go by.
Reese takes the catch.
Woo!
Ooh, misses, getting absolutely murdered. Don't think he ever released there. Bit of a mess. Kenny picking and going around the breakdown. Lots of hands in the ruck and a penalty. That's
There's
really
a penalty.
boneheaded.
You can always count on Minnick for a good penalty.
I mean this lovingly. That was stupid.
Go for points. Go for points.
Reds going for points is the look.
There we
About
go.
10 minutes to go, a little bit less. 8 minutes to go as we wind down on this beautiful afternoon. 6 minutes to go. Fantastic. Now, the good news for you at home, if you didn't come to this game, that's okay. You can come and meet all of these fabulous combatants at Dudley's tonight, where we'll be drinking 8 Elite Lager until the sun comes up.
So on the docket going forward, the Reds
Dudley's Sports Grill, on Henderson is where we'll be.
The Reds are headed to the Huns next weekend for a nightcap under the lights.
Reese slots it through. Emphatic throw of the tee. Here comes Alex Reese. 32 points to 20. The score. 32-20. Amazing how fast games spin. This game was right there. And 2-3 errors, and suddenly it's in a different space completely.
Couple Minnick penalties later, and the Reds are up.
Now, is he still on the payroll, John, to give away those penalties? Not that there is a payroll.
We don't have one, but can't say that for everybody.
I sent him $15 earlier today to... Ooh. Bit of a mess there. Murray slips. I don't think there's anything going. And a good kick from Tato to exit. On the tent.
Boom! Good thing there's a tent, or I would have been hit in the head.
Chuckles. I'm in danger. Thanks to those of you joining us at home. As you've probably seen, we've put in a lot of effort into this broadcasting. It's great to have Mr. McAuliffe here joining me. Safe pair of hands, if you will, telling me not to say the things I often say. And a huge shout out to Jason Rogers, of course, who runs all of this equipment. You wouldn't believe how much equipment we have here.
We wouldn't be here without him.
We wouldn't be anywhere close.
What a
Murray!
steal!
Save hoofs it randomly.
Yeah, that was interesting. Straight to the backs.
Tackled. The ball works its way back. Tyson Davis flicking. Gaudreau is boshed, but keeps it going. Well played, that man. Ruiz goes low. Tonga goes high. And Godot keeps it moving. That's fantastic play from Godot. Trujillo to Summerfield. Davis in trouble. Murray chops him. Iwanugo over the ball. Nearly gets the steal. Has a second bite of the cherry. Summerfield with hands on the ground. Let's play on. Getson. Good carry from Zach, making the gain line at the very least. Crisscross is offside. Comes back. Godot. Oh, I'm enjoying this for this battle between the Pacific Island boys and Romain Godot. Little French Polynesian violence there. Great line from Evans. Met really well by Tino AJ, making his way back into the first side after a couple of injuries. Trujillo finding out the hard way that may not have been the right move. Conlon marshals. Getson again. Good tackle again. Ruiz has been phenomenal today.
I mean, you can put that on repeat.
Unbelievable. 80 minutes. He was only meant to play 50 due to carrying a shoulder injury. But he just... And a penalty to the Reds to really cap off an excellent defensive set. By,
Who was that with the poach?
I didn't see who the poach was, but...
I mean, we should have guessed.
Probably
It was Obum. Obum with the poach. Absolutely delighted to announce
The Fleca Azul man of the match is the villain from Colombia. It's Juan Ruiz. A big shout out to the Ruiz family there, listening in Colombia, watching in Colombia. Man of the match, Juan Ruiz. He's been immense. John, what's led us to that?
You know, Juan Ruiz, upstanding gentleman, amazing rugby player, pretty decent pilot. You just can't complain about the guy. We love having him here, and an employee of Mosquito Nicks.
Good stuff. He's been fabulous today. His work rate, his tackling. How many times have I said the name? And also 2 tries scored. You can't. What a performance.
He's also looking for a shoulder replacement donor.
Imagine how dangerous it would be with 2 shoulders if he's playing with 1.
Agreed.
They call him Juan Shoulder.
But
I'm so sorry. That's with love. No, really, really happy for the young man. He's had a fantastic game, and it's...
Here he comes, Juan Ruiz. What a game, our man of the match.
Juan! Juan, come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. I'm joined by man of the match, Juan Ruiz. Juan, what a game. Hey, man, how'd that feel?
Oh, it was a great game. I'm happy that we won.
Yeah.
Hell of a game.
Hey, I heard your
Juan,
family
you have
in Colombia
Maria
watching.
Ferranda. Maria Ferranda on here.
Saludos a todos. I love you.
That's excellent. Thank you, Juan. Let's go, boys. And Chato careering around Trujillo there. He finally gets to play. The ball out to Tatibue. Is he going to score? Stop short. Great tackle in the wide channels there. The Reds really turning on the style in the dying embers of this match. And it has been a red-hot encounter today. Not quite last play. This one all done but the shouting. And my word, are we looking forward to singing that team song to celebrate this win. 3 wins today for the Reds. 3-1 on the day.
Not a bad day.
And do you know what the best thing about it is? Just like every other day, it's a great day to be a Red.
Octo, do we have any updates on scores? I hear the Huns and the Blacks that was moved from the Blacks to the Huns facility was 12-7 at halftime.
He just runs the track. The intensity gone out of this game here. 32-14 Blacks.
34.
Oh, Save nearly gets it. The ball bounces out of his hands. Knock on the score. And that is the game. John, what a game. A really great derby for homecoming. Quins played really, really well. Came back into the game in the second half, but gave themselves just a little bit too much to do with the Reds rallying at the end. What are your takeaways?
Hard-fought game by both sides. Reds finally brought it on there. Little bit of a question for the first set of subs, but they got their mind into the game, got their act together, and closed it out there at the end.
I've got to say, this has been a great game for rugby in Dallas. You know, you don't want one team in the ascendancy, really. As much as I would, my one-eyedness, I would like the Reds to just win by 100. This is good for rugby in Dallas. This is good for the Red River Rugby Premiership. And we'll see you next week when we'll be at the Quins.
Up the Reds.
Up the Reds.